Hey revolutionaries, Yelena here. I am notorious for asking for constructive feedback. I genuinely love it when people are able to be authentic, honest, and real with me, particularly in moments where they have to say something that I may not want to hear and they may have a little initial sting. And the reason why is those moments genuinely become my greatest gifts. Those are the moments that I grow the most, I've developed the most, and I've learned the most. However, as a society, I feel we've kind of became confused between giving constructive feedback that's tactful and one that simply is just tearing people down. Part of effectively communicating is being able to express dissatisfaction and addressing real problems that help people improve and get better instead of just flat out criticizing their ideas or who they are as a person. In Mary Kay, one of the many pearls of wisdoms I learned is to sandwich every bit of criticism with 2 heavy layers of praise. Because I find feedback so valuable and important, not only to the growth and development of us as individuals, here are a few guidelines that I use to express constructive and not destructive feedback. Number 1 is to come from your highest self. Before you have any conversation, make sure that you connect with your deepest core and your most important values. Put yourself in the other person's shoes and work with them to solve a problem. When you genuinely care and set the best of intentions, you're able to connect and influence an individual in a group. Also, it's important to keep one eye on the inside in order to maintain your level of integrity. The second one is to create an open and inviting atmosphere. If you're having a conversation and you have a desk between you, it creates this barrier and that superiority. So it's better to, sit side by side and work with them on their level and meet them where they are. Some of our greatest leaders master the art of meeting an individual where they are in order to take them to that higher level. This means mastering the art of listening and creating the space and openness for things to sink in. Also, failing to hear what your people are saying, you can easily miss not only what's happening, but the perfect opportunity to build rapport and trust and make sure that they can connect and count on you. Number 3 is to never give criticism in front of others. Whether you're addressing a team or a group, the most demoralizing thing that you can do is single out one person in front of others. Not only is it self-defeating and usually creates bitter resentments, but everyone present typically feels insecure and embarrassed. A lot of times when we feel threatened, not only does productivity, but trust goes out the window. So if you can't address a problem or an issue by expanding the unit without singling out anyone, definitely go to the individual and have a one-on-one conversation with them. Not only does it honor them, but it also respects them without humiliating them. Number 4 is gentle in what you do, firm in how you do it. This is a place to be honest and straightforward and really be assertive. There's no need for you to go soft or to go vague or not address a certain issue or situation directly. But it's also keeping compassion and empathy for the other person as well. Because a lot of times when we deliver difficult information or feedback, remember that they are also a person and they're not stone or made of steel. So keeping that in mind while you're being assertive and speaking from your truth. And last but not least is the sandwich technique. This is finding praise for anything before a conversation and right after you give or discuss your feedback. The most important thing is to end on a high note and on a friendly note. Remember, when you are criticizing, to criticize the act and not the person. Because when we criticize the person, it invites shame, and that's what usually tears people down. While giving praise, it shows that you appreciate the person and that they'll do even better next time. As always, I'd love to close with an inspirational quote. Leaders aren't born, but are developed and nurtured over time with compassion and love. If you love this video, sharing is caring. Also, to receive my weekly newsletter, sign up for my updates. Always keep radiating your beautiful lights to the world, living life with passion, purpose, and meaning. With love and belief in you, Yelena.